What's up, guys? It's ShinyEV123 back again with some more Pokemon Crystal. Last time we lost one of our very dear team members, and off screen I've had to do some grinding. So let me show you my new team, because I can tell you that it's a very different team than what it was before. I do have Hoppip. I did talk really bad about Hoppip, and honestly, the reason I didn't want to train Hoppip was because it doesn't get tackled till level 10. But honestly, I think Hoppip will be a fine addition to the team, because I needed a way to cover the water weakness and the ground and the rock weaknesses of Quilava. So Hoppip fits all them categories because it's completely immune to ground, and while it's weak to rock, it can also deal some damage if it had a grass type move. So there's its moves: Tackle, Synthesis, Tail Whip, and Poison Powder. The next team member is Duchess the Butterfree. Yeah, I evolved my Caterpie twice off screen, but it now has both of these Pokemon are now level 14. Butterfree has Confusion, String Shot, Stun Spore, and Tackle. The reason I've kept String Shot is because Butterfree is not very fast, so having that there is going to be very useful. And then of course we have Quilava with Ember, Leer, Smokescreen, and Tackle. And the only reason Quilava is level 15 is because I had to switch train Hoppip till up to level 10, and doing that, Quilava gained a level, so that's the only reason Quilava is level 15 instead of level 14. But now that we have officially completed the first gym, which we did last time, which I forgot to mention, we can officially head south and see what there is to do. And there's a trainer right here who we're going to battle. So let's get straight into it. And if you're wondering where my Route 32 encounter is, I actually have already caught it. It was Hoppip, so I caught that at the end of the last episode in case you forgot to see that. And this guy's got a retire, which I do not like, so I'm going to Poison Powder you. Tackle. Let's see how much this does. Okay, it does a decent amount. Maybe Hoppip won't be so bad, despite the 4 times weakness to ice. Fortunately, we don't really see any ice types till later on. Bug is neutral because of part flying. Rock is super effective, I think, because grass does not resist her. We do not resist grass. Rock. Grass does not resist rock, is what I'm trying to say. And obviously fire is weak to it. We're weak to fire as well, so. Butterfree and a Confusion should one-shot this Zubat. Easy. There it is. Piece of cake. And a dead Butterfree. Not a dead Butterfree, a dead Zubat. I cannot get words out today, guys. I'm sorry. And there's a Repel right there, which might come in handy, might not. And there's a trainer right up here who we can battle. Yeah, and you know. Pardon? Battle? I'm on the phone. Oh, alright. But make it fast. All my trainers are probably going to have the same voices in this game if I read something out. This is Picnic Liz, who has a Nidoran. I'm just going to tackle this Nidoran. That did nothing. Wow. That really did do nothing. Okay, I'm just going to switch over to bar 3 confusion the thing. Just because that's going to be easier. And this Nidoran ain't going to last against a confusion from a Butterfree. Alright. Moving on. There's a trainer here, who I was meant to battle. So, with that in mind, let's battle this Camper Roland, who has another Nidoran, but it's the male one. Honestly, I wouldn't mind using Nidoran. It would be a great addition to my team. But we can't catch Nidoran until later on, so I'm not going to worry about that. Anyway, so I'm going to have to come up with a new plan for my videos. Because I'm going to have to film each episode on the day it goes up. So there may only be 2 episodes a week. Because I only just got my video up on Friday. Before, well, it went up just before midnight on Saturday. Just before it became Saturday at midnight. So, I'm gonna have to film these on the day that I want them to go up if I want to get them up on time. Which isn't gonna be easy. But at the same time, is probably going to be a lot easier, because when I have the house to myself, I can freely just record whenever I want. However, doing this, there might only be 2 episodes a week, and now I'm asleep. Great. There might only be 2 episodes a week. I'm not too sure. I can't cure that sleep, so I'm gonna have to hope it wears off. I'm gonna super speed through this. I don't like super speeding, but it is necessary sometimes. So, how is everybody's day? I'm a wrestling fan, in case you didn't know, and the WWE was on last night, Clash of Champions. And honestly, although I didn't watch it, I felt like I did see some of the promotion leading up to it, and it wasn't as good as it could have been. I think the booking of the pay-per-view wasn't good as it should have been, and honestly, since the New Day, I have seen like the results and things, and since the New Day are still champions, I really felt that Gallows and Anderson were going to win the tag team titles. In fact, there were a lot of things I weren't expecting, and that's when you know that the WWE were booking the show completely based on unpredictability rather than logic. Which in itself is a huge disappointment, because I was really hoping for so many better results than what we actually got from Clash of Champions. And while the show still had its ups, a lot of things could have been done differently. That's just my opinion. So, well, that's enough on that. I mean, I know that's probably boring for a lot of wrestling fans, but hey, what can you do? So, I think I talked about it earlier on in the week. I was meant to get a video up on Saturday, but I was out the whole day. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. The camera cut me out. But, like I said, I was out all day. I was working, so I couldn't really film. Because I had to get up at 5:30 in the morning, and I didn't get home till golden 1 o'clock the following morning. So, that's what? That's like 19 hours or something. Almost. And it was physically impossible for me to stay up and film, stay up and film that morning. So, before I left, so I just couldn't do it. And there would have been no way I would have been able to upload, so... Unfortunately, yeah, you didn't get an episode from me on Saturday, but you might not at all in the following weeks to come. So, and that I can't help if I can't get a video up on a day that I'm meant to. It's really nothing to do with you guys. It's just all completely me and my schedule. And I quit when it doesn't matter. So, unfortunately, there are things I can and cannot do. For example, I cannot film on days I'm not here, so... Although I do record with a laptop, it is impossible for me to take it everywhere, considering it loses its battery power consistently quick, so I have to keep it plugged in as often as I can. That was close. Wow, I forgot Goldine got Peck. Goldine is the death of my team. Oh my god, I almost had a heart attack. That would not have been good if I had lost Hoppet. The episode... On the same episode I added it to my team. That wouldn't have been good. Okay, so... one more Ember should take the thing down. Hopefully, yes it does. Great. And I managed to save Hoppet. Just Stun Spore. I already have Stun Spore on Butterfree, so I'm not going to teach Stun Spore to Hoppet. But normally I would, because I prefer Paralysis to Poison, at least for catching legendaries. I was not ready for that, because I still have Hoppet at the front. Let's hope he has something I can switch into. Wooper, okay. That's not too bad. Wooper is actually one of my favorite water types in this whole game. So, the fact that I have to take one down is not good. But, I'm gonna deal with it. Confusion. Here we go. Wooper doesn't quite go down, so I think, is that the first time something's lived to a confusion? Maybe. But I haven't actually got a way to deal with Woopers at the moment. I probably should have put Bellsprout on my team instead of Hoppet. But I'm not angry that I didn't. Oh, I forgot about this guy. This guy stops you and asks if you want to buy a Slowpoke tail. What? what? Oh, the egg! So, this is not counting as an encounter for this route, because it's a gift encounter, but it is a Togepi. I'm not going to use it just yet, but it's lucky it hatched right outside the Pokemon Center. I will give you a nickname. You're male. I'm going to call you Joey. And I believe this guy... Yes! This guy gives us a fishing rod. So, I can now go back to Violet City and get an encounter. And I think I'm going to do that, because if I get a Magikarp now, I can dupe clause it later on. So, I'll deposit Togepi really quick. And I'm gonna head back up to Violet City. Wait, did I heal up? I don't think I did. Let me go and do that really quick. Okay. If you can hear the keys of my laptop being pressed, I apologize. Sometimes I just smack them really hard, so... I don't know why, I just do. I think it's just to make sure I've pressed it, but I know I have. Okay. So run from that Bellsprout. Grab this Great Ball, which is fantastic. Because you never know when you'll need a Great Ball. I would have been happy with Ekans over Hoppip, to be completely honest. Damn. Another Hoppip. Rattata. And now we can head over here. Use. And it's going to be a Magikarp, because that's all you can ever get. But getting one now means that if I get one later on, like I mentioned, I can dupe clause it. Which means that I can then, you know, get a different Pokemon. And Gyarados might actually be a cool Pokemon. The only issue is that now, like, I won't be able to catch the red Gyarados in the Lake of Rage. Well, actually, I probably will, because it's shiny claws, but it's also dupe's claws, so, and species claws combined. Yeah, so it's multiple clauses combined. So there's a chance that I might not catch the red Gyarados later on. But we'll see. So now I can throw a Pokeball. Wait. Yeah, I'm gonna throw a Pokeball. I'm not gonna waste my Great Ball yet. One, two, three. Got it. Alright. I've already got a nickname in mind for this. Yep, and I'm gonna call you... Kraken. Alright, let's go put you in the PC. Deposit. Kraken. And heal up, and then we'll be back. Back to work. Okay. So now that I've deposited Magikarp, let's super speed, which I don't like to do, but like I've said multiple times already, it is necessary sometimes to super speed. So let's just head down and there is going to be a trainer down here that I already know what he has, so I'm not even going to waste my time switching. I'm just going to put Apollo straight to the front, and we're going to battle this guy. Because he's a bird catcher. Or bird keeper, sorry. My bad. He's got a Pidgey. At level 6. We are over leveled, but like later on in the game, you know, we're gonna have to grind up. And we're gonna have to grind just to make sure we're the same level as the trainer, as the gym leader. But as far as the trainers go, I think we're gonna be over leveled the majority of the game. Just because that's generally how it works. And a Spearow. Okay, Spearow's not too bad. Even though I think we saw enough flying types in the gym, we're still gonna be here in battle, so, you know, all these flying types. Alright, Bird Keeper Peter goes down. And we can now head into the Union Cave, and we get a new encounter in here. So, Onyx is our encounter, okay. Let's hope. Are you the one with Stun Spore? You are, okay. Let's hope he doesn't have a rock type move. Because rock destroys my team right now. Okay, I think Tackle might be the best move he has. So I'm just going to Stun Spore. And while I'm not going to call this thing Onyx. Sorry, I'm not going to call this thing Rocky, because I already have a Pokemon called Rocky. It is going to be another good encounter. I need to think of a nickname for this thing. I don't know what I'm going to call it though. I mean, it's a rock snake. So, what to do? What do you call a rock snake? Especially since I won't be able to evolve it because I didn't take trait evolutions off. I want to save my Great Ball for when it really matters. So, because I don't want to waste it. Oh, it got out. It broke free. Alright. Come on. Onyx. This isn't funny. Right. I'm going to have to weaken it a little more. That should do it. Nope. Come on. Okay. The Great Ball got it. But now I'm out of Pokeballs. Luckily we don't have any more encounters for the Union Cave, so... What to nickname this thing? It's a female. So that actually makes it easier. And I know this is probably not this isn't original, but... It's the best I can come up with on the spot. I try and come up with nicknames quickly, or as quickly as possible, just because I don't want to be here for like 5 minutes trying to pick a nickname for a Pokemon. So that's that, and I'm going to deposit Roxanne, because we don't need her right now. And she's only going to stay in Onyx anyway, so... It's not like she's got anything amazing planned for her career ahead. So welcome back to the Union Cave. The Zubat would have been dupes, so it doesn't matter. There's an X attack right there. And I've still got Butterfree up front, which is good. Whoa, what a surprise! I didn't expect to see anyone here. Oh, crap. He's a hiker. Okay, he's got Onyx. Rock just destroys my team. Level 11. Do you have a rock type move by now? I don't know if you do. Oh, it got burned from the ember. Isn't that sweet? That is good. That's nifty. Bind. Okay. I can deal with bind. I just need something to deal with rock types, I think. Because they destroy my team. But I've put types clause on my team, so I can't have two Pokemon of the same type. So if I want to use Bellsprout, I either have to put Hoppip in the PC, or I have to wait for Hoppip to die, and I want to give Hoppip a chance. Sandshrew! Oh, I would have loved to use Sandshrew. Come on. Sandshrew would have been an amazing addition to my team. An amazing addition. It's a shame too, because I think this is the only time in the game I can catch Sandshrew. I could be wrong. I'll check after this video, but I know Sandshrew can be caught in here, and I would have loved to have used a Sandshrew on my team. It's a shame. Sandshrew is one of my favorite Gen 1 Pokemon. One of my favorite Pokemon of all time, actually. And speaking of Sandshrew, have you seen... well, you probably have. Have you seen Alola forms? They look amazing. I especially like the idea of changing the types of the Pokemon. And I think I've talked about this before, but what is one Alola form you would like to see in Sun and Moon? I really want to see a Dark Fairy or a Ghost Fairy type Gengar. But if you think about it, Dark Fairy is a pretty good typing, because it would be... fighting would be neutral. Which would be great. Poison, I mean, it'll have an additional weakness to Bug, as well as Fairy's weaknesses to Steel and Poison, but it would be pretty good. I don't know, I just feel like a Dark and Fairy Gengar would be amazing. Anyway, that battle was we're lucky to make it out alive, I'll tell you. Anyway, that's actually going to wrap up the episode, guys. So, thank you for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you are liking this series, make sure you leave a like on the video. Subscribe so you know when I'm uploading more episodes. And Shining EV123, over and out.